Hey, it's Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be a mukbang and story time on how the hairstylist called the police at the hair appointments. And it was with these braids. But I will be eating some seafood. I got it from The Mighty Crab in Louisiana. So let's get into it. Okay, y'all. So I do want to show y'all what I got. I did get some lemons. My friend really put me on the lemons. They gave me them for free. At the other seafood place, we be having to pay 50 cents or 75 cents for them. But I did get the Saturday special. It consists it consists of half pound. Let me read it. Or maybe I should have read it. Did they put it on here? No, they didn't. But it consists of I want to say half pound of shrimp, half snow crab, and a lobster tail. I have not ate them in so long. I normally get the seafood place right here by my house. But I haven't had Mighty Crab in a little minute. I need to get some paper towels because I know it's gonna be really good. But I got the juicy special that is Cajun lemon pepper, garlic. I forgot the other one. But yes, let me eat one of these shrimp first before we get into it. Yes, I need to, hold on. Let me switch it around. You know how they be having like a little oil sometimes. Well, I don't know if it be oil, be like the butter, but I need everything to be mixed very well. I need the experience to be a grand experience. They give you, do they give you, oh, they gave you, they give you potato and a corn. Yes. I usually have a little bag. I got a little bag right here. I thought I had a little bag. Okay, now I'm dropping stuff. Okay. If y'all see little nasty, they just get on my goddamn nerves. I know everybody's suffering with the gnats. It's ridiculous. Like, why y'all want to be so close? I'm gonna sit this right here to put my little shells in. Oh, it smells delicious. Woo! Smell delicious, baby. Ooh, let's get into one of these shrimps first. Hold on, I ain't say my grace. I think whether we're about to eat, then nourish the body, cure the hunger, and answer Jesus, Lord. Amen. Oh, so good, so good. Look at that. Look at that. I hadn't had them in so long. So long. But let's get into it. Let me just go ahead and get into it. So first off, I didn't know the girl. I originally got her from Facebook. So, I seen her, let's see, I got my hair done and like I'm gonna say a couple months ago. And I really wasn't gonna do this story time like this early. I was gonna wait maybe like a year or so. I'm gonna do the story time like probably like a year from now. But she told me to send her pictures of my hair. And she didn't even like post me on her page and stuff like that. Like, I did like the style that she did on my hair, not with the beads, but like the little design that she did on my hair. She was like, already on seeing on her page that like she wanted somebody to get this design so she can practice on. So she didn't post me on her page and stuff like that. So I was thinking like, she don't watch my page. Like, she don't look me up or anything. Then I tagged her on my little Facebook story. Nothing. So I was like, and then she started posting like other people's hair of like just regular like feed-ins, like just regular like four braids in the back. So I was like, you know, kind of felt that way because like this hair right here, it's on the post. Like when it was like fresh, it was on the post. I said, you know what? Let me just go ahead. Let me go ahead and do the story time. Because she really took me through the ringer. Not really, but really. So I seen her post I seen her hairstyles, of her doing like regular braids and like regular feedings and everything. And I already had a bad experience from the last time. As y'all see, that style that I had on my Get to Know Me. It's a little hot. I should have put my little pub tail up in there. But I had already had like a bad experience from, because you know I have a big old head. So I had 4 braids in my head, and it was looking like my regular hair. So I did not like that. I love these big ass potatoes. I don't know. It was this small one. So that was like a bad experience for me. So I was like, okay, next time, you know, I'm gonna open my mouth, make sure I tell them like I want my braids bigger, which I did tell the girl, but she didn't do it. So she was like really good and everything. I seen her doing like a special of like the feeding, except for them being, I guess, like, I don't know how she was charging, like $80 or so. I forgot how much she was charging, but it was gonna be like a special, like a holiday special coming up. So I was like, then I was only getting my hair done because we was going to Togetherland. So that's only why I was getting my hair done. So I hit her up. Luckily I had some money, but I hit her up and I was like, sending her the picture of what I wanted done. And she was telling me to send, she was like, your money ready? And then so I'm like, deposit, or you talking about like whole full amount? And then so she was saying just a deposit. So I was like, yeah, I can send that. And I was like, now I'm asking a lot of questions. I'm like, okay, can you do the braid? Can you do the beads? Like, so then she was like, but the beads gonna be more. So I sit there and send her the money, and this was like, I say 2 weeks before my appointment, and she was like, she only had availability after 2. That ain't no exact time. So now fast forward to the day before the hair appointment. I text her asking her like, so what? So you said after 2. So what time? Like, what exact time after 2? So she was like, saying, I think she said like 4:45. So I was like, okay. So then she was like saying that she wasn't able to get, because she was like, the hair is included and everything. The hair is included. She supposed to be getting the hair and the beads for me. So she was like, she was too busy. She wasn't able to run by the store to get the hair. So I'm like, okay. So she sent me the money back. She sent me some money back. I'm gonna get the fuck. She sent me some money back to get the hair. And then she soon, no. It was the beads. So she was like, didn't have time to go to the store to get the beads. So I'm like, okay, so she sit there. So she sent me the hair back. She sent me the money back for the beads. So now I'm going around because she didn't put as many beads that I wanted. I wanted the beads like exact that was in the picture. So I'm going to like 3-4 different hair stores trying to get the beads that I wanted. So that was done. So then now the next morning, the day of the hair appointment, she sent a text at 9 in the morning saying she wasn't able to get the hair. And then I'm just like in my head, I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? Like, I'm hoping this bitch don't cancel on me. So she sent me some more money again. So now I'm like hoping like, okay, hope she don't cancel on me. Like, I just need to get my hair done because I'm just not gonna be able to deal with you anymore because you know you getting unprofessional. So now it's like I'm already kind of rushing because now it's like 3 something. Me last minute want to wash and blow dry my hair and shit like that. I'm damaging my hair and stuff because I'm just using this blow dryer. I'm just using this. Oh my goodness, get the hell. I'm just using this blow dryer, like trying to hurry up and blow dry my hair. And I had to go get my mama from work. And she said 4:45. So mama got up at 4 o'clock. Still, I haven't got no address or nothing, but me sitting here thinking like maybe the hair appointment is, maybe she stayed like on the south side, north side, but right there, like closer like while I'm out. So she don't, so finally when it's go time, I'm like, you didn't tell me your address. And she's like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. And she says she sent me the address, and it's like right here by me. So now I'm flying from where I was to get back way to over here. So so now I'm there at the house. Now, well, I had to find the house because it was like in letters, so it was like a up and down, like. So I see her outside, her and her son, they was outside, and then she soon went inside like as I was pulling up, and her little boy, he went down. He looked like he's no more, maybe like 5. I said he like about 5. So he walks down the stairs and goes under the stairs. She had her door open. I ain't using my little lemons. She walks down the stairs. Hold on, y'all. Let's do this real quick. So yeah, he walks down the stairs, like under the stairs. So she had door open. I knocked on the door because I'm just still, even though the door open, I'm not finna come in. So she was like, hey, this and that. I had reminded her when I got in the seat, and I had reminded her, like, you know, I wanted my braids a little thicker and stuff because my big head. And she was laughing and stuff like that. I probably want to stop eating, y'all, because I'm probably gonna be able to finish this story and eat, you know. But yeah, she was laughing. She was like, because the braids, they are a little smaller and stuff. And I was like, you know, because I want them bigger. I said, because I want them bigger. I ain't say I had experience before, but I'm just like, in my head, I was like, I already experienced. So let me just go ahead and open my mouth before she started on my head, and let me tell her what I want done. So this dude come out the bag. Let's give him a name. I'm gonna call him David. So David, he comes out the bag, and he was like helping her like take out the hair and everything. Let me go ahead and give the other people some names too. Let's see. We got a David. We got let's see, Debo. Nah, I ain't gonna say Debo because it's a female. But hell, she was acting like Debo. Let's see. Let's get her name. Doggett. I'm trying to think of like what's a bully name. What's her bully name? Like it's like her name was like a right fit. I'm really trying to think of a name. Let's see. I'm gonna say Big Boss. Big Boss. We're gonna say Big Boss and Lil Boss. So, I hear her say something about Big Boss, and she just said her name and saying like Lil Boss back there, whatever like that. So the dude, well, David, he ends up going back in the room, and the little boy, he's like, Mama, I want some ice cream. And she was like, go back there and ask Big Boss for to fix you some ice cream. So then, like, it wasn't even 5 seconds. He comes back, yeah, she said no. So that turned her up. So she's like, my baby ain't got to ask for a goddamn thing. She ain't got to ask for a goddamn thing. This is his house. And so like that. So, he see her house and stuff like that. And she was like, hold on, I'm going to fix you some ice cream. And she was like, David, fix him some ice cream. So now, like, don't nobody want to fix the ice cream. Don't nobody want to fix the ice cream. So now, she's like turned up and she's like, yeah, everybody finna get at my house. Like, cause I ain't got time for this. Oh, excuse me. So I ain't got time for this. So then a minute later, Big Boss come from the back. Woo, woo, woo. And I'm just like, oh, like this fool Big Boss is, because as I know, another person named Big Boss, they was like stud. So I'm kind of in my head thinking like maybe it's a stud or something like that. But no, it was a whole female. So she walks from out the bag and she's like, you know, you need to stop acting like that in front of your clients. And so she was like, you always saying like get out your house, this and that. And she was like, oh, I'm always saying it. So I'm understanding that. She was like, I'm saying on business day. And she was like, get out my house. So she was saying that she wasn't finna get out. And she was like, you get out my house, I'm finna call the police. But she ended up calling the mama. So she's like, calling the mama. And she's like, come get Big Boss. And she was like, the mama was like, what's going on? And she was like, it's her mouth. It's her mouth. She's not telling my son, I'm always saying it. Standing on business today. So then she was like, I'm about to go to work. Let's see who I'm gonna call her. Call Kelly. And then she was okay, bye. So then she calls Kelly on the phone, and she was like, hello? And the girl was like, huh, what is it? And she's like, come get Big Boss. And she's like, what's going on? She said she ain't wanna, she said she not going, it's her mouth, she always running her mouth, this and that. She said she not going with mama. So if you don't come get it, I'm calling the police. So when she said that, I'm bucking eye in the seat, like, calling the police, like, we ain't gotta do all of that. We ain't even gotta do all that. But she's like, Kelly on the phone, she's like, call the police then. And she was like, bye, B. And I was like, oh my goodness, but you call her phone. You call her phone telling her to come get Big Boss at your house. So then now David at the room again, and she's like, David, come call the police. So he's giving her that look like, I'm not about to call the police. So she was like, well, if you call, you dial it for me and then give me the phone. So he dialed the number. She calls the police, and when I'm hearing people on the phone, I'm just like, this girl really done call the police. Like, oh my goodness, like, it's finna go down. Like, and she's like on a half of my head. Like, she just like, I don't know, maybe like 3-4 braids in. And she's like, yes, I have a girl that won't leave my house. I called. She's like, well, I have, she's like, I have this girl that don't want to leave my house. I called my mama. She's like, call my mama. And she don't, and she said she not going with my mama or Kelly. And then so the woman didn't understand her on the phone, so she's like, your mom, you putting your mom out and she don't want to leave the house. And then she had repeated herself, was like, no, like, this girl don't want to leave my house. Like her mama, she said she's not going with my mama or Kelly. So I'm calling y'all. So they was like, hold on. It was like the operator. So she's like, hold on. She said, hold on. And she calls like the actual police. So the police, so the operator, she could take the police, and the police on the phone, and she's like telling her what happened, telling her what's going on. And she's like, do you know what she looked like? She's like, do you know what she have on? Just in case she leave. And then she's like, no, but she's still back there. And I'm like, girl, if you're calling the police on somebody, you need to get them the description of like what they look like if you see here and want to call the police. So they pulls up three people deep, and they was like they were some white people. They pulls up, and she's like telling them like what's going on, since she don't want to leave the house and stuff. So now they go to the back, trying to get the girl out the house. She's like leaving now. Now she's like packing up her stuff. She done like brought out bowls, like throwing them in the sink, and she's like, you better stop throwing them damn dishes in my sink. And then so she didn't say anything. And then she was like, the hairstylist was like, I know y'all know her from Mitchell. So I'm guessing the police that was in the back with Big Boss, she was like, I guess he didn't hear her. So he was like, don't we know you from Mitchell? And then so the hairstylist was like, yep, that's her. And then she come back out again with about 10 water bottles. Like, half of them was full, half of them was not, throwing away. So now she just slow poking trying to get up out the house. So now Lil Boss, he finally comes out. And the hairstylist was like, if you don't want to leave with her, I'll find you a ride. So he's like, okay, I'll take that ride. So, I don't know, she walked in there where David was, and she was like, had mumble. She was like, I make everybody go, like, mumble, like, I make everybody go to jail. And then so Lil Boss looked at David and just started shaking his head. I'm guessing that's my neighbor, so I'm like hearing a little boy. But yeah, he's so shaking his head because David smoked marijuana. So she was like, and then see, she was like, then see what she doing. She was like, see what she doing, this and that. So now Lil Boss, he looking for his phone. So I'm guessing he gonna go with Big Boss. So the little boy had his phone, so now he can look for the phone, but not really looking for it. They had decent big ones, but not really looking for it. So then he went on and went outside. So Big Boss, she's still in the house, and then she yells out, "Did you get your phone?" And I'm guessing he said nah, like he wasn't gonna worry about it and stuff. And then before he left out, the hairstylist telling him, you need to find you somebody else because she always breaking up with you. She always breaking up with you, and you always gonna make to her. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, Lord. I'm just like, the whole time I'm sitting in the seat like, Lord, please, like, don't let her go to jail. She doing my hair. Like, Lord, just let her finish my hair. Please, Lord, let her finish my hair. Because I ain't never been to a hair appointment and didn't get my hair fully done. Like, I ain't never been to a hair appointment that the police got called. And then Kelly, she shows up, and they was asking her, like, who is she? And she told them, like, who she was, and she was like, I only came because I know how Big Boss is. So then she leaves, and then, like, that was it of that. So now, she just talking, the hairstyle, she just talking, she was like, yeah, I don't need them. They need me to come lay up with they man, this and that. So David, he's sitting there kind of being messy, talking about some, she cut off just like Kennedy. Just like Kennedy. And she was like, yup. So now that's over with. So now that's over with that. And she saw, oh yeah, then the girl, she was pregnant, so she's like, Big Boss was pregnant, so she's like, we're just talking, like, you know, just kind of talking about it after it happened. So she's like, because I knocked that baby through her stomach. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, like, this is really crazy. Then she soon was like, you know, I'm sorry for, you know, all this going on. But I didn't say nothing. I'm just, ears getting full of all this going on because I'm doing story time on you. Like, I am. I don't know when, or sometimes I don't know when, but the story time is getting done. So then after, she was just talking to David. She was like, David, put your money on the rent. Put your check on the rent. And I'm bucking her like, hey, damn, I'm like, put your whole check on the rent. And she's like, I had got a few hours yesterday. I don't know what she worked. But she was like, I got a few hours yesterday. And then I'm getting a few hours next week. No, she said tomorrow. And the rent, no, she said, and the bill due on Sunday, it ended up at $65. She was like, so I got that. She was like, when it comes Monday, you need to go to work like everybody else. You need to be on work on time like everybody else. Man, damn. Like, this woman on her ass, like, I mean, this woman's on his ass. Like, you already got a 5-year-old. And you already got a 5-year-old. I guess you got a 20-something-year-old, too. But we all around the same age. But she was just basically like littling him. And I'm like, you know, in my head, I'm just like, you know, I don't need to know y'all business, like what's going on and stuff. So then, so he being loud on the game. He was like cussing and stuff, and then she was like, David, what I told you about being loud and what I told you about being loud. Oh no, she said, what I told you about cussing in front of my effing clients. And then I'm just like, so it's okay for you to cuss, but he can't cuss. So then he was like, my bad. He was like, my bad. So then he was just like, with this being loud on the game. And she was like, I don't remember you being that loud. We was on the phone. And he was like, because we stay together now, so, you know, I can make all the noise I want. And she was like, I love the way that sound. I was trying so hard to hold my composure, like, this whole time, knowing I'm a goofy girl. But I was just sitting there playing news reporter, baby. Taking it all in, baby. Taking it all in. Because, like, what in the hell? I'm saying, baby, I can't wait till you finish my hair. I can go home to my mama, my friends. I can't wait to go home and tell everybody. Because I ain't never been to a hair appointment like this. So then she's like, she was like, you remember we was sneaking around and she said Miss Georgia had asked you, she was like, we had got into a mama house. Then Miss Georgia had asked you what was wrong, and I was like, him and my boyfriend had got into it. They don't like each other. She was like, and you was mad. I'm so good. And he was like, no, I wasn't. She's like, yes, you was. She was like, no, I wasn't. So good. And then she was like, he was like, you just wanted me. He was like, you just wanted me to be mad. And so then she had said something. She had said, I forgot what she had said to him. He was like, I told you about talking to me crazy, something like that. I'm just like, nigga, this whole damn time that within these 10 minutes it has passed, she's sitting there talking to you like a little ass boy. Now you want to say something? Talking to you crazy? Like what? And he said something about I hit you in your mouth. And she was like, do it. My hand was like, Lord, please don't let her hit her. Don't hit her in the mouth. Like, I ain't got time. Like, let this girl finish my hair. Please let this girl finish my hair. So then he go back in the room, and I know he had asked me, somebody, do I mind him? Like, do I mind smoke? And I was like, no. And she was like, yes, she do. And I was like, going to the back, because I'm like, in my head, it's like, you in my head, like, you know, let this girl finish my hair. But at the same time, I'm like, my hair, I'm just like, baby, you don't speak for me. Like, you do not speak for me. But I sit down and let her say what she said or whatever. So he didn't like us. I don't know that she think that, like, me and him gonna smoke together or something like that. Baby, we ain't gonna be on that. I'm just like, baby, this is your house. This is your house. And then, at first, I didn't even know that was her dude. I'm thinking David, Big Boss, Little Boss. I'm thinking these are all her siblings, the way that she was talking to these people. But but David is the boyfriend. And the whole time, he's sitting there sounding like Squidward. And looking like Nerd. So I wasn't even really sure. Because honestly, it didn't look like she'll talk to him, honestly. But when she was saying something about sneaking around and them working together and stuff, I'm guessing, you know, they probably like grew to like each other. She grew to like him, like over like them working together. So the little boy, he started crying about something. He started crying about something. So he was like, stop all that, he said, shut your ugly up, all that crying. And he was like, hold on. She was like, hold on, BJ, talking about the little boy. Hold on, BJ. Dave, I make ugly babies. And I'm just like, girl, like, it's not that deep. And she'll come up saying, Hun David, I make ugly babies. And he was like, he's sitting there doing that ugly crying. That's what make you, that's why he ugly. And she was like, don't do him. But yeah, she was sitting there still talking shit to David. So he had said again, like, something, don't, I told you about talking to me crazy and stuff. And then he was like, he said something about, he said, I think he said something about he not big boss or something like that. And she had said something. I forgot, she said something, and then he was like, I ain't gonna do that. He was like, because it was all over. Somebody didn't want to fix nobody no ice cream. And I made him like, yes, that's what it all circled around. It wasn't about how the girl was running her mouth, this and that. Because the girl wasn't even saying nothing. Like, when I came up in there, the girl wouldn't even, like, I didn't even hear the girl. It just really came out about, the little boy, didn't nobody want to fix the little boy the ice cream. And she sit there and feel like it's her house and the little boy house. So, you know, everybody supposed to jump when the little boy say jump. So, when he said that, it was just all about somebody don't want to fix my ice cream. She's like, shut up. Stop talking to me. You can get out. And I was like, damn, now he can get out because he basically told you the motherfucking truth about yourself. So he go back in the room, just real quiet. Didn't say nothing else like the whole time. Well, the rest of the time, because now she about done my hair. And he comes back out. Well, she had told him. She was like when he went back in there, she's like, David, close that door and turn the air on. And he did that. She was like, David, come take some meat out so I can get something to eat. So he did that. And she was like, David, come do these beads. Like, come take these beads out. And my head like, damn, like, you act like you his fucking mom. Like, bitches, dude is like really running. Like, ain't sat back down. Yeah, like, she was like, David. I'm like, you know, that's how mama be sitting there doing. That's how mama be doing. Like, acting you on, like, goddamn. But yeah, she sit there telling him how to do the beads. So he was in there by the table doing it because I guess him and the little boy be helping her. Like he like spread the hair out or something like that for her, and the little boy, he do his little thing of like with the oil sheen or with the mousse or whatever. So yeah, so she I showed her how I wanted so that she really running behind time by saying she got somebody else hair to do after mine, and it's literally like 7 something. I think like 7 something now because we started at 5. So now it's like probably going on like 7 something now. So I showed her like I know it's a lot of beads, but you know I wanted to just like the picture. I'm just shaking this table. I'm shaking this phone. So she kind of did her own little thing in a way. It's not as many beads as like I wanted, but like it's still cute. So she was like telling him how to do this and everything. And then when she was done with it, when she was on my hair, she was saying that something wrong with her phone, something. And so she couldn't take no pictures, but if I want to look at my hair, then I can go in her bathroom. So I looked in, so I think, I was like, okay, I like it. So because like I got a big head, so you know I'm like, okay, it fits my head. Like I really like it. I really like this style. It's really a better than my last style. So I was like, thumbs up to you, girl. But I'm like, this the last time I'm coming over here though. Because have you been good? Like you stay right across from me. Not in the same complex, but you stay close to me. Something like maybe you could be, you know, my hairstylist. My hairstylist. But baby, no. After that experience, I was just like, baby, this is the first and last time. Thank you. And then also, baby, you know, not all the time, but that's what you get when you want a special. But yeah, I left and baby, I came and I told my mama, you know something, you don't think you was in the projects. You don't think you was in projects. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna finish eating this. And then everybody keep on asking me, I kind of get everybody like a little rundown. Every time they sit there and say, ask me who did my hair. And let them know like the names like that, but won't go back. Like first and last time, they be like, why? So I had to give them a rundown. They're like, why? First and last time and stuff like that. And everybody's like, yeah, you need to do a story time. Like that's a story time and stuff like that. So you know what? I did the story time. I dropped the story time. But yes, the time the hairstylist called the police at the hair appointment. And I really thought everybody kind of gonna go to jail because, you know, the police gonna be paying my marijuana and black people. I'm gonna say it. But I'm gonna finish eating this. I thank you for tuning in and watching me eat my seafood and telling y'all story time. If y'all can, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.